facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Number 33, Desmond Reeves.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Let's take a look at the numbers for Stephen Curry.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. They've got Curry. Siakam is out there with Daniels. Then it's Sarr, and it's red hot in at the 1 spot. And for Utah, Brand out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Ingram. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Reeves in at the small forward. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And it's the Warriors to start out. And talk about competitive spirit, MP has come out and, in essence, dedicated this season to winning his own matchups.
And so far, so good, right? I know it's early in the process, but MP has taken his own words to heart. He's beating his man at both ends, which gives their team an advantage. So if the rest of his teammates can just hold their own, they're going to win a lot more games.
Guys, there is no doubting the passing ability of Josh Giddey. Pretty look.
Here's red hot. Giddey defending.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Reeves. Out to Ingram. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. Now I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. You'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, Giddey. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And Sarr pulls it down. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Siakam has it in the corner. Outside Curry. Pass to Red Hot. Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. Kessler with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. BB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Ingram a screen on Curry. Here's Brand, and the jumper falls for him.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Red hot the pass to Siakam. There's the drive. Stolen by Kessler. Ingram against Curry. Ingram kicks to Giddey. Got a hand on it. Siakam against Reeves. Siakam passes to Red Hot. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Back to Siakam. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Jazz trail by 3. Brand with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Brand against Curry. Kessler. And that's good. Lead pass to get it done.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Red Hot outside Curry. Takes it out to Siakam. Ingram with the steal. Giddey the pass to Brand. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Giddey. Driving the lane. And oh boy. A lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Siakam.
That's what Josh Giddey wants to do. Put pressure on you with his dribble drive ability. That's nicely done.
Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
There's Red Hot from about 19 feet, and it's Ingram with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Over in the corner, Brand. On the wing, Giddey. Guarded by Curry. Kessler setting the pick for Giddey. Clock at 4. Tries the spin move. Shoots a fader. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Raptors.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exploited.
Oh!
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Brand left side. Reeves left side. Curry brings the double. Out to Ingram. Off target from three-point range. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Red Hot. Giddey defending. Daniels, no good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 1. Reeves gets the bucket. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Red Hot. Pass to Daniels. A three-pointer off the mark. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. The Warriors shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Curry against Ingram. Goes Red Hot. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Alex Song.
So there's that combination of size and quickness when we're talking about Josh Giddey. Hard to defend, makes the defender commit right there.
And the Jazz making a change here. Wells is checked in. Red Hot the pass to Black. Out to the wing. Here's Red Hot. This game he had 34 points. Down low. Caruso kicks to Black. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Pass to Wells. Out to Brand. Fires the 3. And Ware pulls it down. The Warriors trailing. Here's Red Hot. Now Capella over Brand. And it's Capella missing.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And it's Brand with the jam.
Yeah, it's just incredible court awareness by Josh Giddey. Understanding wide open man, I've got to find him.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
After Red Hot, trying to get something going. He made that one. on basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down. Because he's putting it to you.
And here is Giddey. He had a 12-point outing. In their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Pass to Black, beyond the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Out to Brand. Giddey, no one around him. And the Jazz, another 3.
You have to be excited about Josh Giddey. This guy knows when to shoot off the catch.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Red Hot was indeed hot in the last game against the Raptors. Got the job done. He had 34 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Giddey, the pass to Brand. Now here's Giddey. He's covered closely. Drains the three-pointer. Giddey's got 12 points in the game.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Here's Red Hot. Over in the corner, Caruso. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. Take a look at Red Hot. Leading the league in field goal percentage, he always gets good looks. And, of course, Stephen Curry, a little bit down the ladder. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking... advantage of that.
Utah leading. Here's Filipowski, hoping to put that miserable performance against Milwaukee behind him tonight. Wells kicks to Williams. Wells sets the pick for Williams. Pass to Wells. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Red Hot. 12 points for him. Going inside. He dents the... rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him. On that one. And so it's Josh Giddey making things happen for Utah. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking at... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. They've got Black. Daniels out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Ware in at the center, filling out the middle. Outside Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Tries from 16. That's good on the jump shot. Reeves has got the game tied up here for Utah.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Curry. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Jazz working the ball around now.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Red Hot the pass to Caruso. Here's Capella. Here's Red Hot. Capella with a screen on Giddey. Drives to the hoop. Nice shot by Red Hot. Red Hot's got 16.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Giddey the pass to Ingram. Reeves outside. To the paint. And Kessler throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Utah making a change here. Wells has checked in. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Just 4 to shoot. Williams' shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's sent back by Kessler. Williams against Ingram. Here's Brand. Got a piece of it.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Red Hot. 16 points for him. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Giddey the pass to Kessler. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Kessler's got 7 points for the quarter. Warriors leading by 3. Outside, Martin. Pass to Red Hot. Driving inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Giddey the pass to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Williams. There's Red Hot. Giddey defending. Back to Williams. From downtown. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the dunk by Wells.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Positioning on the putback.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Now here is Brand. He's tightly guarded. Wants to get it to Giddey, and does. Misses from close range.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Screen by Capella. Let out the pass to Capella. And there's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. A shot by Wells, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Martin. The three. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Brand with it. Now defended by Red Hot. Giddey the pass to Kessler. Brand kicks to Wells. Takes the 3. Connects from three-point range. Wells has got 7 points. Here's Red Hot.
Oh! You've got to be kidding.
And an out-of-this-world reverse jam. Woo.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well for the Golden State Warriors.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Well, I think for the Warriors, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Red Hot has really been making it happen, guys.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
His fingerprints were all over this, involving his guys with his passes, finding different ways to take advantage of the defense.
Jazz trail. By 7. They've got Walker Kessler. Brand out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Ingram. And it's Reeves in at the small forward spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. And Brand wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark. Here's Red Hot. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Reeves outside. Pass to Kessler. On the wing, Reeves. Covered by Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Reeves can't hit. Warriors leading by 7. Inside. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And getting very close to seeing our final list of contestants for the dunk contest. And you know everybody in the discussion right now really wants to compete.
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, if you got the hops and the repertoire, you want to show what you can do.
You look at Reeves, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And we're getting closer and closer to having our contestants determined. So be sure to stay tuned as we'll be bringing you updates very, very soon.
And, partner, if we had the contest today, I'd be happy with the group we have right now.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Brand passes to Ingram. Reeves with it. It's up a 3. Another miss by Utah.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent. Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Brand against Curry. Pass to Reeves. Another miss by Utah. Warriors leading by 9. Curry, a screen on Ingram. And he drives in, and that one is hammered home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. There's Red Hot. He's got 26. Outside Curry. Offline with his 3.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Here's Reeves. It's deflected. Siakam passes to Curry. Back to Siakam. Here's Red Hot. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Siakam, a screen on Giddey. Here's Red Hot. He takes it in. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 11 rebounds in the game. That's to Brand. The Jazz have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. And that one falls for Brand. The Warriors making a switch here. Black's checked in. And so Brand nails both of them. Warriors leading by 6. There's Red Hot into the lane. And he goes big with the dunk right over Walker Kessler.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Brand passes to Kessler. Here's Giddey. Nice ball movement by Utah. 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Brand.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Red Hot. Giddey defending. And Siakam has it in the corner. Here's Red Hot. 28 points for him. Outside Curry. Curry buries the three shot.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
And here we go. Pass to Sarr. And it's Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Reeves. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Reeves has got 14.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Here's Red Hot. Screen by Siakam. Here's Red Hot. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got 6 rebounds in the game. Reeves the pass to Ingram. Takes it inside.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Utah, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. First one falls for him. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Red Hot. Here's Black. For 3, Siakam gets the three-pointer to fall. 11 points in the game.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Reeves in the corner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Here's Red Hot. 28 points for him. Outside Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Kessler a screen on Curry. Brand passes to Reeves. Pass to Kessler. Here's Brand. Misses the 3. Warriors leading by 9. Sarr with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Reeves outside. Back to Giddey. And here's Ingram from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Red Hot. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Sarr throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. It's Ingram on the wing. Now here's Giddey. He's got 12. Kessler the screen to the inside. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Red Hot the pass to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Kessler with it. Now defended by Sarr. Curry against Brand. Pass to Giddey. To halt the run. Reeves outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Reeves has got 8 points here in this quarter.
challenging this D with the 3-ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
Curry against Brand. Here's Red Hot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Ingram kicks to Giddey. To the wing on the left. The Jazz working the ball around now. Reeves outside. With the teardrop. Out to Brand. Here's Giddey. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's a guy who's willing to mix it up offensively and draw the contact and get that opportunity for the old-fashioned N1. We see you, Josh Giddey.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Playing as a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best. The Warriors, number 1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
That free throw good from Giddey.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Capella, high post. Goes Red Hot. Giddey defending. Williams with the steal. And now Utah, fast break. Pass to Johnson. Here's Giddey. Here's Filipowski. Capella covered. Now Wells. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Warriors with the rebound. Black's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. It's deflected. And stolen by Giddey. Now Williams. It's tipped. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Black. He's guarded by Williams. Black the pass to Red. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Curry. And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball.
Well, let's see some numbers here on Steph Curry. His last 10 games have been exceptional. First in free throw percentage and ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. The Warriors making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. Back to Curry to stop the drought. Curry, laser-guided shot from deep range.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Wells sets the pick for Giddey. Teardrop shot, and Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Here's Ware. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Alex Caruso is checked in for the Warriors. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. 11-point game. 26 seconds left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. To the left wing. Filipowski passes to Johnson. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's a good screen.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. That is out there with Daniels. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Ware in at the 4.
That's his first personal.
And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Friday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
Siakam is checked in for Capella. Pass to Caruso. Tries a 3. The offensive rebound. Wells with the steal. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And it's Williams finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And it's Caruso, top of the key. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Here's Red Hot. Here's Siakam. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam. So he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
Here's Reeves. And it's blocked. And they recover it. Wells passes to Reeves. Here's Kolek for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Red Hot's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Red Hot's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And the call. On the shot that sends him to the line.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
And that one misses. Randy's checked in for Utah. Black's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Dyson Daniels. Warriors leading by 12. Here's Red Hot. Outside Curry. Stolen by Brand. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Curry passes to Red Hot. Back to Curry. The tray. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
On the wing, Reeves. A second chance effort. Misses from short range.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Pass to Kolek. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lepowski passes to Wells. On the top of the key, it's deflected, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Warriors making a switch here. Sarge checked in.
Number 20, Alexander Sarge.
Warriors leading by 15. And a deep three from Curry. Utah with the rebound. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And even though he lacks the size of some of the other bigs, that extra effort has allowed him to do some And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
At the line for the Warriors.
That free throw good from Red Hot.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Launches it. And that one. Good. Kolek.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Let out the pass to Curry. After Red Hot. From deep. Filipowski grabs the board.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Reeves outside. On the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Siakam.
Clearly a foul.
And Reeves drops them both. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. And teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Pass to Wells. Here's Kolek. They set the pick. Out to Brand. Now here's Wells. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Red Hot. Curry on the wing. Stolen by Reeves. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Wells. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Kessler. Josh Giddey.
Warriors leading by 15. Here's Red Hot. Pass to Curry. This one for 3. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
Here's Filipowski. Back to Giddey. Lets it go with the 3. It's good from long range.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Here's Black. Pass to Red Hot. Pulls from the top of the key. Six to shoot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Can't stuff the alley-oop home. Jazz trail by 15. Here's Reeves. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Reeves has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Siakam a screen on Giddey. Let out the pass to Siakam. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Jazz. Here's Reeves, and he drops it in from the low post. Reeves has got 27.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
After red hot for three. Utah with the rebound. Ingram's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here is Giddey. That's a screen on Curry. Giddey the pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Down low, Black. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
It's Brand with the drive. And the Warriors with some changes. Ware's checked in. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Black. He misses the free throw.
Brand taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Here's red hot. Pass to Daniels. Here's red hot. Throws it up high.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Giddey the pass to Ingram. Brand outside. From deep, Reeves. They get it back. Kessler with the bucket.
They cashed in on a lot of second-chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Pass to Ware. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Giddey. 4-on-3 break. Here's Reeves. Again, the Jazz score.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Warriors leading by 10. Here's red hot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And he makes the first.
Number 9. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from red hot. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Daniels dishes to Curry. After red hot, Golden State moving it around. Brand against Curry. Shot clock at 6. Here's red hot. Back to Curry. Over Brand. Curry. That's good. Curry's got 26.
But you want to step him off the line, that's no problem. Steph, an efficient move into the mid-range jump shot.
Up top, Giddey. He's covered by Daniels. Giddey the pass to Reeves. And they pick up 2. Reeves has got 31 points. Here's red hot. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. Daniels, no good. Jazz trail by 10. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
When you look at Josh Giddey's overall skill set and combine that with the 6'8" size and the point guard mindset that he has, he is special. The playmaking, the willingness to score it in tough spots. This guy has got a bright future. They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Green by Siakam. Driving in. Pass to Red Hot. Outside for Curry. Just 5 to shoot. And Siakam has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Utah has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Giddey with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Warriors shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. Red hot. And he goes big with the dunk right over Walker.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Reeves finds Ingram. Here's Giddey. And Ware pulls it down.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Here's Red Hot, covered by Brand. Siakam, high post. They get a hand on it. 6 on the shot clock. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time...
Great win tonight, MP.